Sophie arrives at the beach with her family, her bright eyes reflecting a world of curiosity. The vastness of the ocean and the golden sand captivate her. Eager to explore, she runs towards the shoreline. The ocean breeze whips through her hair as she approaches the water's edge, ready to discover all the beach has to offer. Sophie strolls along the expansive beach, her gaze sweeping across the sandy expanse in a quest for hidden gems. Her steps halt abruptly as a glint of light catches her eye. A large, shiny seashell peeks from beneath the surface. Intrigued, Sophie kneels, her fingers dancing in the sand as she unearths the treasure. With the shell now free, she delicately brushes away the clinging grains of sand, revealing its true splendor. Sophie examines the seashell closely, turning it over and over in her hands. Sophie stands on the beach, the vast ocean stretching before her. She lifts a seashell to her ear, listening intently to the echoes of the sea. At first, only the familiar roar of the ocean fills her senses. But then, a faint whisper emerges from the depths, a chorus of tiny voices. Intrigued, Sophie leans in closer, her brow furrowed in concentration. She strains to decipher the mysterious sounds carried within the shell's delicate curves. In a vast, unknown expanse, crab, starfish, and fish cling together, their tiny eyes wide with fear. Lost and alone, they search desperately for a familiar face, a guiding light to lead them home. Crab's voice cracks with desperation. "Help! Is anyone there?" Starfish whimpers, yearning for the warmth of home. "I want to go home." Fish cries out, a plaintive call for parental comfort. "Mama? Papa?" Their collective fear echoes in the empty expanse, a symphony of sorrow in their desperate plight. On the sun-kissed beach, Sophie's wonder deepens as she listens to the seashell, her eyes widening with each echoing whisper. The realization dawns. The tiny voices are real, confirming the impossible with undeniable clarity. Sophie's curiosity shifts, transforming into a profound sense of responsibility. A firm resolve takes hold as Sophie makes up her mind to protect the unseen. With newfound purpose, Sophie prepares to embark on a journey to aid the mysterious creatures. The vast beach stretches before her, now a path filled with purpose and promise. On a sunny beach, Sophie approaches a small tidal pool, her eyes drawn to a stranded crab. She kneels, her small toy bucket in hand, ready to help the tiny creature. Carefully, Sophie scoops up water, her brow furrowed in concentration. She gently pours the water over the crab, creating a temporary haven. The crab, now submerged, seems to find relief in the small pool Sophie has created. Sophie watches, her heart filled with compassion for the little crab. Sophie, with focused determination, shapes the damp sand. A small ramp emerges, a path from the tidal pool to the vast ocean. The crab hesitates, then slowly begins its journey down the sandy slope. The crab continues its descent, a tiny explorer venturing into the unknown. With a final surge, the crab vanishes into the waves, returning to its ocean home. On the sun-kissed beach, Sophie notices a starfish, a splash of vibrant color against the muted tones of a dry rock. With gentle hands, Sophie carefully splashes water from her bucket onto the parched rock, creating a small, life-giving pool. Sophie coaxes the starfish, its delicate form now glistening, onto the damp rock. With utmost care, Sophie lifts the starfish in her bucket. She carries her precious cargo closer to the water's edge. Sophie releases the starfish back into its ocean home. On the sun-drenched beach, Sophie kneels, a solitary figure against the vast expanse of sand and sea. With focused determination, she carves a small channel, a path of hope from a stranded starfish to the life-giving ocean. The starfish, a vibrant splash of color against the rock, begins its slow, painstaking journey down the sandy slope. Released into the water, it rejoins its brethren, disappearing into the endless blue, a testament to compassion. On the sun-kissed beach, Sophie notices a tiny fish, its silver scales shimmering weakly in a shallow puddle. Driven by compassion, she grabs her bucket. She wades into the ocean to fill it with seawater. Returning swiftly, she approaches the puddle where the fish struggles. With gentle precision, Sophie scoops up the stranded fish, its delicate form cradled in her hands. Sophie cradles the fish in seawater, its scales reflecting the sun as it finds momentary peace. Sophie strides along the beach, bucket swaying, towards the ocean's edge. She pauses at the water's edge, the bucket held high. With gentle hands, Sophie tips the bucket. A tiny form darts into the vastness of the sea. Relief washes over the small creature as it finds freedom in the waves. In the imagined seashell world, a crab scurries into its burrow, a starfish settles on coral, and a fish dances through seaweed. The starfish finds rest on a coral perch. The fish weaves through the swaying seaweed. The crab expresses, "Thank you, Sophie, for guiding me home." Bathed in the golden light of a sun-drenched beach, Sophie raises a seashell to her ear, her expression one of eager anticipation. A chorus of tiny voices fills her ears, a symphony of gratitude washing over her. A radiant smile blossoms on Sophie's face, reflecting a profound sense of accomplishment and uncontainable joy. The weight of her achievement settles gently on her shoulders, filling her heart with a peaceful, serene happiness. The vast expanse of the ocean mirrors the boundless joy swelling within her, a perfect harmony of nature and emotion. Sophie kneels at the edge of the shore, the vast ocean stretching behind her. With gentle hands, Sophie returns the seashell to its home, where the water caresses the sand. The seashell rests, embraced by the frothy water, a promise of connection to the sea. Sophie looks at the seashell, a silent vow of unity with the sea and its creatures. As the sun descends, Sophie finds herself on the beach, the vibrant sunset transforming the sky into a masterpiece of colors. Bathed in the golden light, she discovers a profound connection to nature. The gentle breeze whispers through her hair, and the rhythmic waves serenade her soul. A profound sense of peace envelops her, washing away the worries of the world. In this tranquil moment, she gains a newfound appreciation for the importance of helping others. As the sun dips below the horizon, she embraces the tranquility and the calling to make a difference. Under the moonlit sky, Sophie walks hand in hand with her parents along the beach, their silhouettes stark against the pale sand. As they leave, Sophie glances back at the ocean, its immense darkness whispering secrets yet untold. A moment of quiet reflection washes over her as Sophie pauses, contemplating the vastness of the ocean. Her heart swells with pride, knowing she has touched the lives of the tiny creatures that dwell within its depths. The sea stretches endlessly before her, hinting at countless mysteries waiting to be uncovered. A profound realization dawns on her. The ocean's secrets are infinite, its depths an endless source of wonder.